Hi guys, DaveMadMax 6, the Muslim Insider, and here we are back at the Mecca. We are 6 days out from the Legacy, Ferrigno Legacy with my good friend Lionel Brown. What's going on, my friend?
How you doing, Dave?
I'm great, and I'm really glad I got to catch you. I had to chase you down a little bit for this one though, because you've been doing your business and just keeping your heads to the grind. And but I said, listen, man, we're just about the time to compete again. And I really want to have you on camera, so thank you for coming today. It's Sunday, and
thank you for having me.
I'm so glad to have you. It's always a treat to have you. I had you last year, and it's nice to have you back. What are you doing today, man?
We got to do some shoulders today.
Okay, shoulders today. So you came special for me, actually. You told me you were supposed to be off today. You ended up doing legs with Charles first thing this morning.
Yeah, I trained legs at 8 o'clock this morning with Charles.
Dude, you went from having a day off to training legs at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, because I trained legs on Monday, and then he asked me the other day, he's like, man, you can come in and do legs.
So you came.
And I looked at him, I'm like, of course I couldn't tell him no. So
right.
I'm here. I'm on that right on that second win right now, so I'm here, man.
So glad to have you. All right, we're gonna go in there to some shows and we'll wrap a little bit in the end.
Okay.
Thanks, Lionel. That's after leg day.
After legs, I trained legs. 8 o'clock this morning with Charles Glass. I ate 2 meals. I came in here, shoulder pressing for a place.
Damn, dude.
I'm getting it done.
That's right, baby.
L train, Hog Life training. We own it.
Still got a smile on your face, man. All 6 days out.
We're killing it right now. Train like a hog up in here.
Hog Life.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys, so we just wrapped up not such a quite small workout after doing legs.
I kind of surprised myself with that one.
You know, you can't give only half. You can't just do it for the camera, man. You gotta go full blown.
I really got into it, you know.
Yeah, that was nice. Lionel, talk to me about this prep. You've been training for a while now. This is your second show in not a lot of time, but talk to me about this prep and how it's going.
The prep is it's actually been going well. I've been really this time I put my hat down and I just worked hard, man. You know, really dedicated myself to this, and because after that last showing, you know, I was so disappointed. I was actually contemplating just walking away.
Really?
And then I was contacted by JP, which is Jay Perez, who's a manager for AJ Sims out in Florida. Those cats out there reached out to me.
AJ Rip.
Yeah, AJ Rip, and they sent me a message on my IG, my Instagram. They said they wanted to help me out. So I read it and I didn't respond back for about a week because I was still gonna stick to my decision to just, you know, kind of move forward with what I was thinking, just to walk away. And I said, you know, it wouldn't hurt to talk to these guys. So I reached out to them, left them a message, and we wound up talking. And when I hooked up, then AJ gave me a call a few days later. We talked. It was kind of surprising because he actually seen me take second place at the USA in 2003. He was 13 years old at the time.
Yeah, he's a young guy, man.
Yeah.
He used to live in Vegas. He was really good friends with Jay at the time, and he was just getting started. And he's very young, but
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable.
yes.
Now he's my coach. And I respect him. Very mature young man.
Yeah.
You know, he's very, very wise.
himself, and he gets himself nasty shredded, and then whoever he helps always end up in sick condition.
Yeah.
So I think that may be a good formula for you, right?
Yeah. I've kind of, kept it under wraps. I'm excited. It's going to be a big show. I really don't pay attention to the names coming in, but I've heard a few names, and I kind of, don't pay attention to it. I can only worry about Lionel Brown.
That's right.
And worry about bringing my best.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can worry about. But I'm excited. I trained hard, man.
Yeah, you do.
Dedicated myself to my nutrition and really paid attention to what AJ was telling me and what he was sending me. Really dove in head first and really let me pick this up and really let me pay attention to this and let me get on it, So I followed the formula 110%. Dedicated to my training with Charles, dedicated to my cardio, So.
Talk to me about AJ. You were telling me that he's very hands-on, and he's not someone who just sends you the diet and then you hear from him in a week later.
Well, the thing, no disrespect to guys out there, but AJ shocked me because when he told me, I was like hoping that okay, dude, don't give me no lip service, man. He actually was stay 100 with me, which is true. He was like, I'm gonna contact you, I'm gonna stay on you. We're gonna be in contact sometime every day. And it was true. Even when he was in Vegas helping his competitors for the Olympia, this dude contacted me. He's like, hey man, I'm checking in on you. I didn't forget about you. He's at the finals texting me.
Wow.
I'm like, dude, you should be worried about those athletes right there. I'm gonna show I still got a ways to go, but he kept his word, reached out.
That's nice.
Cared enough to reach out to me, see how I was doing. How did my my meals go during the day? How did my training go? So it kind of showed me a lot about the guy. He hasn't veered off that path. He stayed the same.
Yeah. That's nice. Yeah. You showed me a picture of your leg right now in your phone. That was pretty sick.
Yeah.
I wish we could show a little bit. I know you won't, but that's okay, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive. You're happy with yourself.
I'm happy. So far it's a good combination.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I can't wait to see you. I'm competing at your show.
Yeah.
Of course, in the amateurs division, but it'll be great to see you again on stage. I always love that. Talk to me about Hog Life. Look at this. This is awesome. Number one, this is your clothing line, right?
This is a dream of mine. This is my baby right here.
That's awesome.
Hog Life training. I've always wanted my clothing. I've been in this industry for a while, so I was like, you know what? I gotta get something back to the community of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Not just bodybuilding, just athletes, period.
Uh-huh.
We train hard. So people ask me, well, what did Hog Life? Where did that come? Where did hogs come from?
Yeah.
Well, when I was growing up, I grew up around pig iron. My uncles, my father's friends, my mentors were a little older than me. Big Hurt, rest in peace. Guys like, I gotta tell you guys a story about Big Hurt. He's the one who told me I could go far and be a pro. He was a bodyguard for Ice Cube, and I was a bodyguard at the time of the Up and Smoke tour. And he kind of just took me under his wing and take me to the gym and called me all the time. But I heard stories about this guy in Black Diamond Gym out here in LA, man, curling 405 with his back against the wall.
Wow.
That's training like a hog. My uncle's in the backyard training with beanies on, just hitting, lifting that pig iron. Man, they curling 225, 250.
Wow.
That was training like a hog, benching 500 with their feet in the air. That's training like also. I took that analogy, man, before, I kind of injured my tricep, man. I would get on the bench, I would rep 500. I would get on the incline bench, I would rep 500.
Wow.
No problem at all.
Yeah, you're strong.
Yeah, so, and I was like, you know what? That's me. I don't train like a beast. I'm not beast mode. I train like a hog.
So that's the name. Now we
Yeah.
know. Now we know. So, and you told me you actually did an appearance at a gym recently and sold out of all your stuff.
Man, I had a good friend of mine, Carl Taylor, of TNS Nutrition up in Silmar.
Mm-hmm.
He trains at a gym called 180 Fitness out there. And he asked me, he said, man, why don't you I said, I like your clothing, man. And he said, why don't you come out here, let's do an appearance. So he said, you know what, give me some, week, let me promote it, we'll have you come out here. I said, okay. So, I got there, and I was shocked, Dave, they had all these people waiting for me to come in with my clothing.
Line out the door.
When I got in there, I said, okay, because what they did was they got my YouTube videos, and they have big flat screens in that gym. they promoted my videos for a whole week, and these people were like, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
That's awesome.
Like, oh, we want to meet him. We want his clothing. So when I got there were people lined up, and man, I sold out of my clothing. I was so happy, man.
How great is that?
Yeah, I actually had tears coming out of my eyes, man, because I was like, you know what, man, this is something that I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have my own clothing. You know, watching guys like Jay, you know, Ryan, those guys have their own clothing, you know, especially Jay, man, you know. So I was like, wow, I was just
That's awesome.
happy, man.
So you're working on a website. You're gonna have a website soon, right?
I'm gonna have the website soon. Gonna be making more appearances too. I'm going to Chatsworth pretty soon. I'll get the dates for those.
At the Powerhouse?
No, it's a gym up there.
Okay.
I'm gonna be at the LA Expo.
Oh,
as well.
great. Yes, that's awesome.
So yeah.
So for now, how can people reach you? And I'll put social media also on this, but how can they reach you?
You can reach me on my Instagram. You can direct message me, or you can reach me on my Facebook. You can inbox me. You know, have PayPal set up. Get the clothing out to you. Whatever you want. I got snapbacks, baseball tees. I got hoodies. You know, you name it. T-shirts. I'm coming up with my sweats are coming out soon. So,
that's awesome, man. I'm
ladies,
so happy
I've got things coming out for you guys
Yeah,
too.
for chicks too. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, Lionel. Well, thank you so much for coming on a Sunday after legs, I might add. 6 more days before we see you back on stage. I'm so excited, man.
Thank you, Dave, for always having me and always believing in me and always just supporting me. I just want to let everybody know it means a lot to me. Dave has always been behind me, no matter how placed in the past or whatever. He's always encouraged me to keep going,
I'm a fan of yours.
Say thank you, Dave.
Of course. Good luck, my friend. Thanks for coming today.
You're welcome.